Cocoa beans, a valuable bean grown on cacao trees. This bean is then dried and fermented for many uses. Aztecs would use the white pulp around the seeds of a cacao pod to make wine and some other drinks. Meanwhile, the beans were used to make chocolate drinks. Another item that shares the same worth as cocoa beans is cotton. But let's be honest, cocoa beans taste better than cotton. But that's not all. The best part is that they were also used as currency.
So growing money is possible?
Now, where exactly did they get this amazing bean? The Aztecs people obtained them through tributes and trades between others.
Ceramics. Various objects like pots and jars were made from clay that were used for trade, pots for cooking beans, and large jars for storing water. These ceramics were made by potters and other experts who worked with a finer grade of pottery. And sometimes people would give ceramics as tribute as well. Clay is such an amazing technique to create various items. All you have to do is wait for the clay to dry. Chihuahuas. The Aztecs would keep a large breed of Chihuahuas for meat and a couple of other things. This may be surprising, but the Aztecs had much respect for their faithfulness, and most times noblemen who passed away would have a dog buried with them, to help them with guidance along the journey across the rivers and mountains to the next world.
Oh, that's why in the movie Beverly Hills Chihuahuas, there were many Aztec scenes. It seems like Chihuahuas were very symbolic.
Excuse me, where did they get these cute and tasty little furries?
Well, they could obtain them through trade, tribute, and breeding.
Obsidian, an igneous rock used for many dangerous things, such as sharp weapons and the obsidian chainsaw, or known as one of the most feared weapons wielded by the Aztecs. Obsidian would be bought, traded, or given as tribute.
Isn't the name Obsidian Chainsaw just awesome? And apparently obsidian blades were said to be even stronger than steel.
Why buy steel when you can buy obsidian? Quetzal feathers. Other than the cocoa beans, the Quetzal feathers contributed the most to the Aztec wealth. When the Aztec caused the Mayan cities to fall, they traded feathers with them and wore headdresses made from those feathers.
Quetzal sounds like pretzel. So do they taste the same?
No, the Aztec people only plucked the Quetzal's tail because it would grow back, and because it was forbidden to kill them or hold captive of them.
Children. Though upsetting, Aztec children were often sold for up to 600 cocoa beans and were used as slaves or sacrifice. When selling or buying children, there wasn't an importance of age, race, or features. They could be used as currency, and it was even considered a common practice. Are you too lazy to catch some victims for human sacrifice? Well, then you've come to the right place.
Come get your children, people! Jewelry. A colorful, valuable, and glittery pieces put together by jewelers using materials that often contain copper, gold, silver, shells, clay, wood, rocks like obsidian, and feathers. They were normally sold at markets and traded. Jewelry was most worn by empires and noblemen.
Come get your jewelry to look more bougie like the noblemen and emperors. Incense, a common smoke that is used for a variety of rituals. The smoke comes from tree sap, giving it its sweet scent. It's often traded and sold.
Do you wanna buy some Febreze?
No, I got incense, go away. Jaguar skin. Wearing their skin during war was believed to give you the strength of the animal. If you captured 4 enemies during war, you were considered a jaguar warrior, so the animal took a special place for the Aztecs overall. People would trade, sell the skin, and it would be given to tribute as well. I want to be a jaguar, Mom.
Why?
I got the moves like Jaguar.
Salt. A rock salt is normally found in large quantities of water. The Aztec needed salt for many things dealing with preserving meats and foods. It was vital to have salt. Salt was traded and exported and sold. Want to be a chef? Get some salt! Dye. the item that was more valuable than gold and silver in the New World in Europe. It had also become an important trade item for the Aztecs. These wonderful, vibrant colors were made by dye makers. They would select female bugs and boil, dry, and ground them into powdered dye and would be sold, traded, and given as tribute. There were also vegetable dyes used to dye food and other items. Now let's see how many things the Aztec used dyes for. Dyeing clothes, headdresses, and there were also vegetable dyes used to dye food and other items.